Alrighty, the level 5 goldsmithing, goldsmith, whatever, quest is Gorgets Rising, given to us by Serendipity, the sprightly, that's not the right word, bubbly, I guess, the bubbly guildmaster, very nice, very high energy, awesome. Goldsmithing guild, obviously, in Ul'dah. Here we go. Oh, mercy! I'm honestly a bit surprised to see you. Most newcomers find Gigi's or Gigi's evaluation so harsh that we never hear from them again. I'm so glad that you didn't take him seriously when he said your copper wasn't fit for a chamber pot. I mean, really, it doesn't even make sense. You could make a chamber pot out of anything. Anyway, I hope you've been working hard because your next task won't be nearly as easy as the last. Listen well, Mercy. I want you to make me 3 copper gorgets. For this, you'll need copper ingots, which you very conveniently learned to make last time. Now, I directed you to purchase ore from Aston before, but there are other ways to obtain it. You could dig it up yourself, or perhaps befriend a lonely miner and convince him to share some with you. However you choose to obtain your materials, I'm sure you'll put them to good use. Indeed, I have too much. I just did mining. I did the mining level 5 quest, and then did a lot of the nodes in Western Thanalin. Oh, sorry. One node in Western Thanalin got me each of these unique things that I had not mined yet. So tin ore, zinc ore, solid femur, and obsidian. But what I'm actually saying here is that a lot of the quests I did gave me copper ore as a reward. And I talked about... I should look in both these inventories just to make sure that if I search later... I should have done it the other way. Oops. Cancel. Because Bjorn 2 has my... Okay. Let's see. Where did the ore? Okay. Copper ore. Okay. What else I learned, kind of talked about myself yesterday on my... I think on the very last quest I did was for leatherworking. And I talked about how I had figured out already that I could pretty easily HQ most of this shit. And I will show you how. So, copper ingot is a material. If you're crafting a material, it is, as far as I can remember, it's always 40 durability. This is usually not a problem until you hit later levels, and then you have ways to kind of work around it. And none of them, as far as I know, are great. But you kind of work with what you got. And maybe somebody knows a better way than I do, but I haven't encountered... You know, no. Anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to HQ these, because I can, and I want to. And all we have is this level 1 chaser hammer, which gives me 21 craftsmanship, and this level 1 body piece gives me 18 craftsmanship. I do not have craftsmanship in any other form. See, 21 plus 18 equals 39. That's all I got. I have no control. However, what you want to do, if you're kind of curious about this, you can look up here in the top right of your crafting log, and it'll tell you at 100% efficiency. So like these will say efficiency 100%, efficiency 100%, whatever. If I do basic synthesis, it will increase the progress by 9. Progress is the exact same thing as difficulty here, if you weren't familiar. Quality is the exact same thing as, well, quality. It's right there already. So difficulty equals progress, but quality equals quality. If I use one basic touch to increase quality by 100% efficiency, it's going to give me 35. It's going to take me 35 plus 35 is 70, so that's 2. 40 durability means I have 4 actions at this current level. Later on, you can kind of play around with that, but I have 4 actions to do. It's going to take me 3 actions of quality to break 80. So it's 35, 35, 35 is 105. Greater than 80, you're good. So that gives me a 100% chance to HQ a copper ingot. And 9 progress is exactly how much progress we need to finish the craft, and I will show you here. We don't have practice yet, but that's fine. So, and also my basic touch does cost CP, but I can do it 10 times before I run out of CP, and basic synthesis doesn't cost any CP. So, crafting points, if you didn't know. So, quality 1, basic touch, 35. If you get good condition, you're actually gonna get 1.5 times higher than 35. So 35 divided by 2 is 17.5. 35 plus 17.5 is 52.5. So this next one is actually going to, cap me. Boom. Look at that. And now I can just I call it one put. I can just one put out of it. And now I have made an HQ copper ingot. I need to do that twice. I do not trust quick synthesis to give me HQs. So, basic touch. I did not get a condition. So condition can change to good, so good or excellent to give you bonuses on quality stuff, and later on you have options that'll pop up to give you better stuff for progress. But I already know I'm good. I can do 3 of these, reach my 100%, and then one put out. Boom. Boom, shacky lacky. Alright. The other side of this coin is, if I'm actually curious about this. Yes, I was right. Okay, cool. So, let's talk about this. So if this was 1 copper ingot and 1 leather, then putting 1 HQ copper ingot would get me 50% of the way to 50% of the quality. If there are 3 things that I could possibly add HQ, each added item that is HQ gets me 1/3 of the way to the 50% of the quality. Which means, you can see I've put in 2, each one has given me 25, the maximum I can have is 75 if I had an HQ leather. Here's why this kind of matters and maybe not. I am going to HQ a leather. I don't have to, but I'm gonna. I'll talk about it in a second. I'm gonna HQ the leather first, which is animal skin, I think. And it's the same thing. I already know I can HQ it because it's 80, it's 9, same numbers all across the board here. If I get a good or excellent condition, then it's only going to take me 2, but nope, it's going to take me 3. And then 1 putt. This is one of the other reasons I wanted to level all these together. Culinarian, I don't think it matters as much, but there have been cases where it might have, but I don't know. Back to goldsmithing, maybe. I'm getting these little weird lag spikes, but it's not even at a time when people are generally logging on, so I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so as I was saying, let's say all I had was 2 HQ copper ingots and I just bought a leather somewhere that was not HQ, it was just regular. I would have 50 out of the 150 that I need to reach 100% chance for an HQ Copper Gorget. Okay? As we know, 35 plus 35 plus 35 is 105. 105 plus 50 is 155. So that would be fine. And that's 3 actions. Oh, I wouldn't be good. Okay, never mind. I wanted to HQ this. That's right. Cool. So, instead of that, am I still screwed? Hold on. I only have 9. That only gets me to 27. I have 6 actions. I need 75. See, the problem is I don't have any control food. I have no boost to my control at all. So I actually need 4 actions to get me 36 progress at 9 each, 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9. And I'm gonna need 3 actions to get 75 because 2 of my actions only give me 70. So I'm glad I didn't notice that before. Even with that HQ leather, it ain't enough. So let me sadly see if I can spend some money to... I don't think food would do it. Yeah. Let's see. Control. Level 5. I'll get the cheapest thing that gives me... See, I know the bandana that I didn't purchase on my miner a couple seconds ago is... I'm probably going to get pants as an option really soon here. It is... Damn it. Hold on. I get a choice of head, legs, feet. But not body. And not hands. So can I buy control hands? I think that's the best way I can do this right now. I would not get hands from any of the quests. Yeah, perfect. And I'm level 6 thanks to HQing. When you HQ things as well, you get more experience points. Keep that in mind also. Instead of... This would only be 100%. I got the 310% bonus. So you level faster. So yeah, I wouldn't get hands. I don't know. I think body, I probably would get a new body piece with the level 10 quest. So I'll do hands for now. I think 10 control should be plenty. We'll find out. It wasn't the cheapest option, but it's also the only option I was not going to get from the several quests I'm about to do. Okay. 38 plus 38 times 2 beats 75 by 1. So, okay. All right. Goldsmith, let's save that. Here we go. Let me show you. Let me get out of everything just in case. It's going to be down to the wire, sort of. I mean, you always have a chance to get a proc on a basic touch and get lucky, but I don't want to leave it up to luck. So, we get 38. I should take 2 of these. Cool. And I know it's going to take 4 of my basic synths, because that's 9. 18. 27. 36, technically, but 33. Greater than 33. Master's Mend fixes that problem. And I might get to show you here. I gotta make 2 more. Okay. So let's make 4 more copper ingots. HQ them. Master's Mend I've been putting as V, I think. So I almost always do quality first. This should cap us. And then we just 1 putt. There's 1 of 4. By the way, your CP regenerates completely in between crafts, unlike when you are gathering. Your CP just generates slowly, like it's 5 per tick until you get later levels. You also get gathering points instead of CP, it's GP. Gathering points when you're doing gathering things if you gather something. God, this fucking stupid little lag. Oh shit. Oh no, what? What dropped? Wait, oh, because 38 plus 38 does not equal 80 or greater. That's my bad. But luckily I had like 92% and I still got the HQ on it. That sucked. I wasn't paying attention. I paid attention like at the very last second and I'd already pressed the button, so. Alright, leather, HQ. Once again, it could take 3 or it could take 2. It's going to take 3 because I did not get a condition proc there. I need to do this twice. If I get an excellent proc, okay, so it's still just 1, so I can do this and then 1 put out. Leather worker just hit 6. Yo. Alright, back to gold. I like doing this stuff. I like taking my time and learning how things work, and I'm weird, you know. So I know that I can do this. I can do it slightly faster. Well, no, it's always gonna be 4 steps. Sorry, it's always gonna be. I'm gonna use all 6 steps every time. But let's say I didn't have the quality I needed. And here's the other thing. If I was doing this quest after having already completed all of the let's just say I made 1 of everything from levels 1 to 3, then I would have enough experience points to probably have reached level 7 to get Master's Mend, and it makes a world of difference because 88 CP gives me 3 more steps that I can do, 3 more durability to work with. Durability and steps are different, so hold on a second. Hello? There's a spam call. I noticed you haven't booked your blah blah blah. Okay, so let's see. I dropped down to 30 out of 60 total durability. I can do a Master's Mend. I don't need to, but I'm just going to show you. Master's Mend uses a lot of CP, but it gets me back up to 60. So if I needed to, I now have extra steps to play with. You will use this a lot. A lot. Okay. I don't believe we get any bonuses as far as turning in high quality. I don't think turning in high quality stuff to the guild is going to make any difference, but when you do quests later, they demand them. They demand you make them high quality, so they make you kind of play around with that. They could have demanded it here, and all it would require, as I've shown you, is getting to level 7 or buying 1 piece of gear. It's really that simple. Good. Okay, still just, yeah. Good is 1.5 times. Excellent, I think, is 2. If I ever get an excellent proc, I'll show you. I got one earlier, and I just didn't notice it in time to talk about it. Well, we talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Ooh, baby. Let's talk about it. I have plenty of inventory for now, so I'm not going to worry about clearing up space. We notice you have travel or booking things you haven't used yet. Alright, back to serendipity. Okay, the automaton cannot knock me on this. It's all high quality, so let's see what happens here. Are the gorgets ready yet, Mercy? Don't keep me waiting too long. Copper Gorget, HQ number 1, number 2. Numero 3. Yeah, I do. Cutscene. Well, in my opinion... GGG. Gorgets are gorgets are gorgets. Greenhorn. Oh, wait, I meant grotesque, ungodly, an affront to the gods themselves. For shame. Beg your pardon, Mercy. I'm afraid that constructive criticism isn't one of GG's strong points. But where was I? Oh yes, your gorgets are well made, strong and functional. And that's the least they should be. As they're meant to protect one's throat. When it comes to basic pieces like these, we don't have much creative freedom. Still, this doesn't mean we should put in less effort, especially since the techniques used to craft simple accessories are the same ones used to craft elaborate ones. Now then, you've learned how to handle your hammer, but there's another tool I'd like you to get acquainted with. She hands me something. With this grinding wheel, you'll find it easier to add the finishing touches when you craft. Try using it and you'll see what I mean. Keep your nose to that grinding wheel and you'll be ready for your next challenge in no time at all. Certain gear grants bonuses to your craftsmanship, control, and CP values. A higher craftsmanship rating hastens the progress of synthesis. Greater control increases the chance of creating high quality items. It gives you more quality per cast, and it gives you a higher chance, I think, to get like good or excellent conditions. So yeah, create high quality items. And CP improves your crafting stamina. Outfitting yourself with an eye to your current objective will increase the efficiency of your crafting endeavors, like I literally just did. I made it a point to make sure I was doing it right. We get 1435 experience points, 194 gil, 200 wind shards, 150 fire shards, amateurs grinding wheel level 5, and I will pick the head. No, pants. I don't have pants yet. I should have pants, I think, probably. Here we go. Alright, so right now we're sitting at 9 progress, 38 quality. The wheel brought us up to 15 progress, 43 quality. Everything is so much easier. And the pants bring us up to 46 quality. So that 9 control wasn't as crazy effective. 43 to, 40, okay, 43 to 46. That's bad. That's fine. That's fine. Cool beans. The pants are not comely, but that's fine. Cool. Anyway, sorry. Thank you for taking the time with me, and I will see you next time for whatever of mine you watch next. Hope you enjoyed, and bye-bye.